Un rêve impossible. Je pense que ça marchera pas, mais j'y ai cru quand même. Je nous revois, je revois tes yeux, je revois ta bouche, je revois tes cheveux, ton visage. Je me demande si toi aussi t'y penses.
Just close your eyes and let the grooves flow through.
Hey traders, welcome to episode 664 of the show. You could be doing anything on a Friday, but you're here, and I think that's really cool, and I appreciate it. So, what happened, man? Bitcoin looked like it was pivoting, and it did pivot, and rallied up until about, 1 o'clock Eastern today, 1 p.m., and then the dumpening. But something occurred, right, where it didn't happen. It wasn't in existence last night. And that was for our bearish divergence that emerged today throughout the morning, where you make a high on price, you make a higher high on price, and then one of the oscillators or both show lower levels. And that's specifically what happened. Gave out a warning in the Patreon chat, at everyone. And it's like, dudes, showing really crazy levels of divergence here. Look, a high and this slightly higher high at the top of the pennant. Careful. And then, we're talking maybe within the hour of that, the dump happened. But, the dump didn't even hit a measure move to the downside, which is at 10,068. And now you're trying to rally, right? You're trying to recover from that, where you went from 10,191 all the way up to 10,430. Wow, what a swing that we just saw. And, that being said, let's go, where was it? Right here. All right, so what this could be that's forming is a potential harmonic, right? Like, we already got XA and maybe B now. Just hear me out. X, A, and then B, right? 46% retrace. Could even go lower. That's fine. 61%, 70%. But if it rallied here, look, we could have a scrub rally. We make a lower high, or maybe even slightly higher high. It could end up being cipherish or badish, right? But wherever you decide to rally and fail, more selling pressure could come in afterward, right? So it does seem like possible that something like this could be occurring right now. All right. So, and you might say, well, what about X, A, B, C, D already? No, because like this was not even a 23% retrace, right? If you try to use these swing highs up here from the low, not even 23, and there's no harmonic that is, it's a minimum 382. You got to have that on any one of these classical harmonics. Okay, so I feel like this was the end of X to A, and maybe B is being created. We'll know in time for C, and then maybe, just maybe, D down here, and then it could be an entry for a long again. Maybe. All right. So yeah, man, it was like this thing could have gone either way, right? We've seen these same patterns, these pennants that are upsloping on the way up right here and here, right? They were like identical patterns to this, but I guess looking hindsight, different trend right now. This one's in a downtrend, right? Downtrend. And so you got, man, 10,955. And then, you were like 10,900 or 11,000. Dude, you were like less than $50 away from touching the downsloping resistance that you've touched multiple times, right? So if it was going to dump, it was going to be around this area, I guess, right? That makes sense. Last night, though, we had the idea that it could break to the upside, and this is just a simple way of longing, right? Someone could have just as easily gone short at the top of the wedge, right? And try to take profit at the measure move, which we never hit. Right. So, man, serious divergence occurred before this dump. And even a rejection doji right there saying, oh, we can't do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. And it's like, really? You're giving me after you broke to the upside and touched the top, you dojied for 4 hours, indecision at the resistance, and then this is all you could muster was lower levels on your oscillator. Terrible, man. Terrible. So, yeah, this happening kind of made sense in the end, but last night when we were down here, it had not even occurred yet, so it has to play out. And that's why teaching divergence, Allison said she took profit at the top or something, yeah, 10,900, at the top of the pattern, and she saw the divergence probably because she learned it, and good for her, right? Good for anyone that learns divergence and learns what it means. Okay. So we try to teach divergence in here all the time. It's like a big weapon to use. It's very powerful. Okay. Mixed day on the stock market. Didn't really go anywhere, right? It was just a lot of losses, some gains, right? Costco, I think, hit all-time highs today. 10-year bond, I think, also hit all-time highs today. And then gold and silver, like Bitcoin, had sell-offs, right? The sell-off continuation of the precious metals. And it's like, imagine buying 2 days ago at the 786 retrace. Those are not areas to go long. There's no value there. You're paying high premium. You look for 70% retraces to the downside to be taking longs, not 70% retraces to the upside. That's like, those are areas where people take profit or go short. Okay, that's like where harmonic PCZs are, right? But it's all about mastering your psychology, right? And flipping it where you're getting that FOMO feeling on the way up, right? When it's just going straight up and you're fearing of missing out. You need to reprogram your brain to start feeling that FOMO feeling when you start getting coinciding variables at critical areas of support. That is where you should start feeling that sensation.
Bruh.
Okay. Yeah, you being emotional is part of the problem. Me, myself, here, his name, right? Imagine being emotionally invested in any asset that exists on the planet. Imagine. Don't do it, man. It's just not the way you need to live your life, being emotionally attached to anything. In terms of the charts, all right? They're just charts, man. And they tell us things, and it requires mental fortitude, where you, like, though you might like something, you have to be rational and objective about it, because the chart tells us things all the time. Like, gosh, man, we'll love nothing more than for everyone, to become millionaires with Bitcoin going to the moon instantly in a second. But got to be able to get rid of that thought and just think about what these charts are telling us at any given time. Okay. Be kind of scuffed, right? If it was that. Someone's like, hey, do you see an inverse head and shoulders? I don't think so, man. Like, that's too much. I mean, maybe if it comes down to that area and holds, right? And then bounces. But again, it's just too much chop. It's not very discernible, right? It's like, where's the peak? Is it the collar, part of the collar? The neckline? And so you just did this. So if that's the case, this is the low. And then this is you'd be looking for around 9,700, but it could go all the way down to 9,500, the wick. But yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe, but super scuffed and probably not. All right. I get you though, man. I get what you're saying. Young Love, no, I've never seen the movie Divergence. Connect. What's up, Ghost Man? Boo. Young Love's not trippy, man. It's just outer space, dude. We discovered fire, messing with the green screen, and now we've brought it over to the main battle station. And I've got to say, I freaking love it. But if it is bothering people, just say something in chat. I can, dude, with the click of a button, man. It's so easy. Watch. It's like, boom. I can turn it off if it's that big of a deal. And when we go to the main screen, the big screen, right? It's not there either. So when we're serious, we're super serial, we can make it happen, dude. Okay. Don't know why you're interested in Litecoin to Bitcoin, dude, but S coins everywhere, man. All the S coins. I mean, dude, like, what do you even want? It's trash. It's terrible. It's pathetic. All right. It's very, very bad. It fell below critical support. It's an ice line, man. A big one. Yeah, like, that's terrible. You're besides the insane emotionalism that occurred in early December of 2017, you're pretty much at all-time lows. So what I'm talking about is right here. All right. So whatever, man. Okay, flash crash down to 50 sats. Well, is that really all-time lows? No, more like all-time lows is like here, and you breaking that. It's really bad, man.
Trading has been real today. Bam.
How does it go, man? Thanks for the 5.
Bruh.
Yeah, man. Volatility, it came to be. But just as the volatility came with one candle, where to go, man? No, where's fall through price action, dude? Why are buyers coming in right now? Towards the end of the day, what's going on, dude? Thanks, sir. Thank you for the super chat, man. There you go, Wayne Batson. Maybe.
Is that a join?
Thanks, John. But I'll tell you, like, it's just not good. This is terrible. I mean, this is terrible performance, and it keeps selling off. Yet, of course, right? Of course, I mean, you could argue that there might be divergence on the way down, and now you're making lower lows and you've got no negative momentum. Yeah, that's kind of showing exhaustion, but I don't know, man. I'm looking at this like you would some sort of asset on the stock market or on Forex, right? That, you know, is a little bit more important than Litecoin to Bitcoin pairing. I don't know how the divergence is going to play out here. It's terrible, man. Like XRP to BTC, it kept showing divergence too and made these scrubby lower highs and then dumped again, man. Then dumped again. All right, so yeah, a little bit of bullish divergence on the daily, on the RSI for sure. All right, there you go. So again, you are still at a point. I mean, remember we saw AT&T where it had this crazy dump and then eventually rounded out and started making higher lows and then broke back above its area and then back tested a couple times before its big breakout to the upside. So, you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility. You could have just a spring to the upside at some point. 69.22 is it. You got to get back above that, hold above it, and then the rally could begin there. But again, man, you know, sure, the oscillators are showing some exhaustion. Look at these lower lows, slightly lower lows. Look at the volume receding too. I mean, yeah, it does look kind of like impending price action reversal to the upside based on the daily oscillators. But dude, it's Litecoin to Bitcoin, man. Okay. Terrible. Very bad. Ellie, happy birthday, but I don't think I know you, so I've never seen you before, but happy birthday. Jason, no, I've not heard of that. Okay. I missed the day when people just asked about Atom, the semiconductor on the stock market, okay? Anyway, so I guess we could look at Ethereum. Doesn't really matter, man. Yeah, it's down like 2.7%, right? Same thing. So this thing's in jeopardy now of, you know, not even being, this may not even be C, right? This could just keep selling off, but you know what's going on, right? It's like the down sloping channel after the impulse, right? You know, X, A, B, C. Think about it, man. How this is what I'm talking about. The whole Bitcoin dominant stuff. It's real. It's really real. Bitcoin went from 9,300 to 10,941 and it sold off just barely. Okay. This recovery was when Bitcoin recovered. Pathetic. Terrible. And now it's already back down to the same levels. It's really sad, man. These altcoins. This market for altcoins is terrible. Like, I don't know how anyone can like literally trade this stuff efficiently like anymore. It's awful. Altcoin, S-coin stuff, man. Like it's just, what do you do? I mean, bear trend, okay, right? The moves down, moves up, right? The moves down happened in July. You know, you got another one in August, but you're right back at that critical support where we can go to the daily, we can look at log scale. It's just not even moving anymore. It's just like, and it's failing to break out. And it's like, you're running out of room. You got a support here and you got a resistance here and you're failing again for like the fourth day or something in a row. And so look, you could sell off to 155. All right. But the divergence is still there. It's been there. It's been developing. But again, what do I know? It's just some random S coin on an S coin market, dude, with Bitcoin dominance trumping everything. Okay. So there you have it, man. Sorry. Wow. I thought there was something wrong with the audio. And then boom. My bad. Holy crap. Can't get it. You know, it's supposed to be going to some like, can't remember what it's called. It's just like a neighborhood thing where they got like live music. It's like not my neighborhood, it's my friend's neighborhood. So it starts in like 40 minutes. So I don't know how long I'll be streaming today, and I don't know if I'll be back tonight. Tula dog, pretty much at this point. The way market interpretation, yeah, certainly, right? It's terrible. Like, altcoins are just awful, man. Like XRP's down, it can't do anything, it can't make anything happen. No demand for this crap, right? Even with a Gartley, it rallies and just is sitting, just terrible, just awful, flatlining. Welcome to the S coin market, 20, and there you go, man. Log scale to linear scale, everything messes up. Welcome to the S coin market 2019, late 2019, where it's all trash, like all of it. Have fun. Have fun using traditional technical analysis on so many of these S coins. Dude, we're looking at daily time scales, and they're all showing divergence, all these S coins. They're all at PCZs of their patterns, XLM, ADA, but they're doing nothing, and they're continuously doing nothing. And it's just like, you got to wonder when is it to a point where these S coins are so illiquid, maybe no one's even making the market for them anymore, right? And then that's when, like, people aren't making markets, then I think people are making the market on Bitcoin. But man, gotta wonder about these S coins every day that Bitcoin dominance rises and the market cap, the collective market cap for crypto doesn't get any higher. Okay. Sorry. Sure, one man's garbage is another man's shirt. Okay, Nesta, yeah, sure. Sure, have fun with it when there's there's thousands and thousands of assets on other markets. Okay. Well, dude, again, Qualified Automotive Solutions, it's not even about scam or not scam. I mean, they are striking partnerships like all the time, Garlinghouse and them, but like, is this the investing tool for that? Probably not. Right. Let's be real here. This is probably not the investing tool to be able to invest in what Ripple is actually doing with all those partnerships and stuff like that, right? Probably Crypto 420, dude. Dude, people like acting like because something went from a small amount to a large amount on this market, like acting like there's actual intrinsic value with it. No, it was just pumped and probably gonna be dumped really bad. Okay, nothing to do with what it's doing. It's not a fundamental reason why it broke to the upside. Pump and dump, man. It was just a joke, Nesta. Sorry. It's just like, I don't know, like analyzing these used to be kind of fun. Now it's like, wow, I like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's cool, but these S coins are just Bueller. Freaking seriously?
Bueller.
I'd rather look at corn than Ethereum right now. Corn, literally corn, dude. Corn's continuing to fall. That's okay though, man. It's literally okay. Let's look at corn.
Bruh.
Huge range. Goes back to October 2014 all the way up to July 2015. It's the confinement areas of this range where you up thrusted, right? Great low risk for a short, great low risk for a long down at these levels, right? And you also had a harmonic, a pretty nice looking harmonic, like perfect bullish bat at the PCZ right now with a little bit of bullish divergence. But we know even if this failed, remember how the stops go below X. Your problem is with this, if it's below X, it might run down even further and then hit the very bottom. Back from September 2016, right? So yeah, you're starting to get into the areas where there might be value on Corn Connect. But corn is not sexy. Yeah, well, at least people trade corn. right? At least corn gets traded and it makes sense technically, right? These S-coins just continue to just get wrecked, dude. Sorry, man. Right. Looked at this before, dude. It's at the 1414 fib extension. Mother of God. Good Lord. Yeah, it was just something like this, man. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I looked at it. JBH, Australian stock market, Australian stock exchange, whatever. It's like, you know, since I had it plotted. No, what did I do? 1 and 2, 3. Okay, that adjustment made. And you're out. You're kind of out of the channel. You broke out of it from your previous high to low. You've hit a 1414 fib extension. And yeah, definitely showing some daily triple RSI bearish divergence in that, right? You can see it like 1, 2, 3. Oops. MACD's looking a little weird too in the short term, tail end. Right, where you see it's like a high and then like the same high, lower, like almost no positive momentum on slightly higher prices. And then today you closed with an evening star reversal candle. Phil, might. Evening star reversals with bearish divergence on a daily time scale at a 1414 fib extension that you failed once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, now 5 times. Interesting, right? Very interesting. You know what that means, right? Receding volume on higher prices as well. That's not bullish. This is an area of value to be going long, right, Phil? Might. There you have it. Hey, King Uggos. You want to really be triggered, chat? You want to get real triggered here? Someone painting all my window panes. For the first time ever, I think. Wait. This is Soybeans.
Bruh.
Soybean Connect. College football betting YouTube show. That would be fun, dude. I have an alternative channel. I could make one. I might do it on Twitch though. Probably not YouTube, just because like I do like YouTube. The only reason I do YouTube is because this is where the audience is. This is the demographic, right? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'd probably be, if I did something like that, it wouldn't be on this channel because that doesn't make sense. That would that's like what Beasley did. Like you can't alienate your audience by like trying to, like he was doing the crypto news show, and on the same channel he was doing like video games and stuff, and like reading the comments, people were like I can't, his viewers were calling him so many names and stuff and judging him because he was playing games. Like, I thought you were part of the revolution, man. You're just a clown playing video games. Like, whoa, dude, calm down. So yeah, man. Yeah, definitely have to start a channel for that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there a market for it? Probably not. Everyone would be like, can you do NFL? And it's like, no, I can't. But anyway, Soybeans is right at a critical support. Okay, very, very important area here. And look what you've done. You've sprung to the upside, and now you're back testing the spring support, right here. And with that, you got bullish convergence on the oscillators, the higher low. And I do think there's a more complex pattern going on, and it could potentially be that XABCD, a bearish cipher. So a short opportunity at $10.08. Maybe, man. White Claws? Yeah, dude. Isn't that the... No, why not just get a Michelob or a Michelob, dude? You know? Because, I mean, I don't even know, like... Because it doesn't have that fake beer taste or something? Is that what White Claws does? I don't even know, man. Good lord, man. You got obliterated. Wow. I don't even remember the last time I looked at this. Dude, holy crap. Great Britain pound to the Japanese yen. Alright, where you had this nasty dump, rising wedge. Well, look what happened when you fell out. You've now hit the measured move finally. Right, had the channel here, right, plotted, and look, you up thrusted out of it. And look what happened, a high on price, a higher high on price. Look how the bearish divergence played out brilliantly, man. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. There's actually, if you look well enough, look from this peak to this about the same peak, you got that tail end class B bearish divergence on the RSI. Look, high, same high, lower levels relative strength. And then here is like one peak, the second peak. Oh, and even there, right? Like after that on the slightly higher high double top, you actually, that's why like you being able to identify this is so important. Right, look how you had triple MACD bearish divergence up here and RSI bearish divergence, and then you broke down and then rallied sideways after a dump. You know, that's bearish consolidation. And then look what happened. You sold off tremendously through the channel, straight through it. So yeah, maybe there's something going on. You know, look at, dude, just look at it like this, man. Oh my God. Look at that rounding action for the most part, right? Awful. Freaking awful. You just turn it around, man, right? The falling, look, impulse up, falling wedge, bullish divergence on the oscillators, and you broke out, you hit the targets, and then ran up even higher, right? If you looked at it that way. So yeah, you're now at support. You just made like a 95% retrace. So in the short term, right, if you just look at the daily zoomed in sum, you can just see, you know, a low on price, slightly, I mean, it's kind of a double bottom with the wick, right? And when you did that, look what the divergence was doing. Or it was convergence because candle closes. We always look at candle closes for our divergence, not the wicks. So you would say, you technically have to say that was bullish convergence, which is fine on both oscillators. I mean, look here. It was like you made a higher low with positive momentum, right? Convergence. And then bounce the upside. But tell you anything more than that, man, I can't. It's very low levels, 95% retrace. If it's going to break the upside, you could probably, from the previous discernible daily high up here, high to low, you've already had a 23% retrace. You could look for between 135 and 140 before the price action reverses to the downside again. Right? So we're just talking about this, or this. That would be the most common price action after hitting that 236. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Are we cool, chat? Anyone? Can y'all hear this guy moving stuff around? Ooh, XRP Sheriff's butthurt that I talk crap about his crappy coin, XRP. Get mad, dude. Get butthurt. Who's laughing now, dude? Yeah, how much money did you make on XRP this year? Oh, wait, you didn't make any money. What? That's weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. Yeah, man, mother of God. You can talk about absolute insanity. Look no further than REITs or the real estate market. It just continued its ascent after hitting the measure move of that right angled and descending broadening formation. Measure move 3 times, it couldn't break it, but then it did. Like, it held above the 75% trend line, the equidistant channel, and then look at this, man. Got all the way up to 2202. Kind of gap down today, 2189. Who cares, right? Thing is just on fire. All right, all-time highs. Dow Jones equity REITs. All right. Okay, we got like an hour and 21 minutes left until your daily close, your 4-hour close. And thanks for the 512 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much, y'all. All right. Give me a sec. I mean, it's just like at some point, like, something's got to give. It's like, when is anything going to play out for these alts? Right? Like ADA. Cardano, man. Falling wedge. Bullish divergence continuing to develop, yet where is the demand? Where is the buying pressure? Where is anyone that gives a living crap about Cardano that can move it? They're not here. They're not here. Probably the next like couple years, crypto 420. Probably after the election or leading up to the election. All right. So again, man, you're at the PCZ, the zone of completion for this large pattern that had been in development since December of 2018. You kidding? The pattern that large on an S-coin market can't. If it doesn't work, it's like typical, right? Typical market, S-coin market, illiquid S-coin market. So this is it, man. It's like one swing trading this. They're patiently waiting, and it's like at the entry. For the most part, it could, go lower to 3.974 cents. Like probably the lowest risk entry, but you'd think at a 786, this might be the area. But I'm not seeing any kind of, I don't know, man, like nothing, right? Like Bitcoin recovered, again, from 9,300 to 10,941. ADA went from 4.3 cents to 4.7 cents. That was it on the Bitcoin recovery, that impulse up a few days ago. It's terrible. Yeah, absolutely no euphoria. And that's why I'm saying, like, how could anyone believe that the bubble popped on Bitcoin? Bitcoin was even in a bubble on this recent 14K rally, or almost 14K, right? There's just not enough euphoria for it to be a bubble pop. Well, you didn't invest in anything, become 90 for life. Sorry that you're speculating on an S coin that doesn't make money, and it can't prove to you that it can give you returns. Okay. So you're gambling on an S coin, which is cool, man. Nothing wrong with that. You bought into this today. That. Good luck, man. Yeah, the 1414. Divergence, probably not. I mean, not anything really significant. It's like convergence, maybe a little divergence on the RSI, maybe it pops. It's just gonna pop and then drop again, probably, dude. Like, I don't even know what this is. Not even worth wasting time on it. Okay, 10,390 on Bitcoin. We're looking at Atom to US dollar tether or something. Don't even know what it is. It's called Cosmos.
Bruh.
Forgetting what the end of 2017 felt like? No, man, because the end of 2017 is when all those S coins had their run. And even after that, I remember vividly, I streamed every single day during the bear market. So I remember the sentiment. And there was so much hope still for the altcoins throughout that whole year, the delusions, right, that they would come back. I remember like all the, TRX, Tronconex's going to be Verge. They're going to be the two coins of the year for 2018. Hilarious, man. Freaking hilarious. Yeah, you want to look at, dude, EOS or ETC, man. It's the same stuff. It's like the Gartley into the bat. It ran up. It's retraced probably 78% from the high to low. And is selling off some, right? Why? Well, look. You look no further than the oscillator, right? Why would we sell off here? Why would this sell off more? High on price, slightly higher on price, higher high on price, lower levels of relative strength. High on price, higher high on price, lower levels of positive momentum, impending price action reversal to the downside. That is what Class A and Class B bearish divergence tell us. Okay, so yeah, though it's continued its rally up. I mean, after this, it's like it's still outside of that channel. All right. The channel we had, it's only failed to break back into it. And that's what you do when you back test channels, and it can take a while. It's not making higher highs right now, it's making lower highs. And it is down 3.39% today. So, but yeah, you got to freaking love the harmonics, right? It was seems like tradable, right? They hit the PCZs and rallied at the PCZs. It's wonderful, man. It's freaking XABCD. Yeah, you gotta love that about Ethereum Classic, but I don't think it's, this uptrend it was in, it's still out of it, right? I do like how it held this April 25th level. That was incredibly important because remember how like trends get broken. They start breaking previous levels before them, and then right here where it should have been over for Ethereum Classic, it fell below it for real. It never could. Right, because if it broke this, it was going to be going, to $4.50, $3.88, $3.65, $3.28, right? It was just going to, go to the next real level, and it held there and has begun to rally, which is good, which is what you got to have. But it's not really threatening those previous highs yet, which it needs to do to get back on track. Logan timed him out. Get wrecked. Oh, Cody Mack, what's up, man?
Bruh.
Mitch, thanks for doing on Monogram the other day. I bought it over a month ago and it just keeps climbing, making a boatload. My only question would be when to start putting in stop losses.
You can have stop loss anytime you want, man. We can look at it again, all right, and try to strategize or something. Something you can do, and stock's nice, dude. Really nice. Getting close to the measure move. And it just hit the 236. Wonderful. All right. Well, look, I got to change something. I hate Streamlabs sometimes. It keeps doing that. It's like when I go live, it changes my description and says, support the stream, like before anything. And it just is so obnoxious and intrusive. I don't want that. Yeah, we'll look at it. Great. Remember we talked about its areas, the reversal areas, like the common reversal areas that had not even come close to yet. It's good. We're not there, but hold on. I got it up on my screen. Screw you, Streamlabs. Wait for it to save. We'll go back, and then we'll get to MoneyGram. Right. I don't know if there's much of a channel yet on this thing. Right. So wherever you enter, like where did you enter? It's a big deal because I think you falling below one having a stop below 330 would be a good idea, especially if one got in really low. Just because like if it falls back in here, then you know it's range bound again and it's failed. But you know here we are from the high point to low point. It finally hit that 236, 23% retrace at 534, and we know this thing could run and rally anywhere between 774 and 1161 before reversing price action to the downside because, well, all you have to do is look left to know what the overall health is of this asset. It is just bearish. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Whoa, what the? So like having a stop, I mean, like again, it's kind of important to know where your entry was, but I don't think you want to be going any lower than 330. Like that's bad news. Falling, I mean, like if it comes down and back tests, okay, and then rallies again, higher prices, that's good. It is overbought right now, right? I mean, you're sitting at your highest levels, 83 on the daily. We haven't seen 83 on the daily since March of 2017. When it was nearly all over for the run, right? The previous retrace. And look, you do it the same way. That's what I'm talking about. It's like you just had this major downtrend, whatever, right? Just from here to here. And of course, it could be even larger. But we're just looking at the major daily high, the structure you were in. Look what you did. You ran to the upside, high point to low point. Where'd you go? You hit the golden retrace before reversing your price action. The downside made lower lows. Right? So that's what I'm talking about with the golden zone, which is this area here. We're just going from the height of the structure to the bottom point. All right, so I wouldn't want to fall below 330. Okay, and that's it. And then if it breaks this and starts rounding the upside, then one can move their stop up. I mean, you know, I don't know if you have the ability, probably would, maybe a trailing stop loss, like a 6 to 8% trailing stop loss, maybe. So if you have a larger stomach, maybe a 10% trailing stop loss on MoneyGram. Okay, thanks for the threes. What's up, Steven Stan? Thanks for the 544 people here. Thanks for the 152 likes. Maybe we get to 200 likes before the end of the show. I don't know. Been live for nearly 1 hour. Crap, man, that thing's starting in like 10 minutes. And it's like pretty far away. I don't know. I should probably just get out of here. Snake diet. Sounds weird, man. Maybe dangerous. What's up, Roll Boss? What's up, Anderson? Rivera? Yeah, we have a Mitch Ray TA coin. It's on Waves. Someone made it as a meme about a year ago. It's still holding strong, man. Look at XLM, man. It's like, look what it did. It like fell below, right? 113% retrace. Let me see here on these patterns real quick. I know they can go deeper. That was like the beginning. Maybe not though. I know like the stop's different. Like how they do the stop. I've memorized the shark stop. Stop loss below the 224.
Bruh.
I'm in the chat. Stick, shift, send, man. Let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow. Stick, shift, man. Thank you so much, man. Oh no, it's. I'm gonna have to skip all these, I think, because this is like it was broken. Their API was messed up, and now I think it's all coming back. Wow. No way, dude. No freaking way. Yeah, it was all broken, dude. Well, whatever. We'll just let it play because you should have gotten this anyway if you joined the Patreon. It's fixed now, somehow randomly, 52 minutes into a stream. Wow. So 224. Okay, wow, that's too deep, man. 1618. 224. No way, dude. No freaking way. Dude, K-Stub's like the stop loss should be below 224, which is down here. Like, yeah, right, man. 224? No freaking way, dude. How does that even make sense? 2.24? Are you kidding me, dude? No way. That makes no sense, dude. I'm not even doing with that crap. Like, whatever. Okay. So far, look. We'll see what happens at the 1618. Fib extension. That's terrible, man. That's XLM. Dude, breaking critical supports and just continue to sell off. Divergence meant nothing. That's what I'm talking about, this market, dude. Really. Jill feels like she's in church. Sorry. Well, I mean, I can't believe Streamlabs. This is what I'm talking. They're so stupid, man. They say I have a user error when I try to go to support and they fix nothing. Like, it should be worked, man. You must have the wrong Patreon hooked up or something. It's like, no, you're just stupid. Your programming's off because this is clearly evidence of that. Yeah, it's like one thing that I could let continue to play. All right. We're good, though, now. All right. Well, maybe. Oh, I think this is the last one. We're good. It's the last one. I feel very holy right now. We could always do this, man. Kick it up a notch. And just have the holy beams. This is for all the new patrons joining this month. It finally works again. Brad, they've all joined. Okay. But there's like new patron today, I don't think. Yeah, Streamlabs, exactly, Brad. Just stupid. There's Wayne Batson. Wayne Batson's in the chat, dude. What's up, man? Why, yes, Jesus. It is a joint. Sorry, man. I mean, I could skip them, but, dude, like, they should have gone off a long time ago. So, I can't. Well, is it? It was a rhetorical question, man. Rhetorical question. I think we're good. This has to be the last one, dude. That has to be the last one. I'm losing subs, too. Wow. Really cool, dude. You're going to unsub to me because my API thing went off. Screw you, dude. Go ahead and unsub. And don't watch ever again, alright? People so butthurt about, like, everything, man. Like, oh my god. It was like the end of June or the beginning of July, anyway. might just turn it off. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I also turn it off, dude. I think that was like everyone, dude. I don't know if this is starting to get into weird territory where it was broken from last month too or something. So I'll turn it off for now. Gotta find it though. Where is it? Okay, I got it. Turned it off. All right. It's still somehow going, man. All right, I'm skipping alerts. I think we're safe. I muted it now. They may have unsubbed for other reasons. Okay. Good. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. Muted. Can't go anymore. Jesus, man. Alright, whatever. Guess we'll just go back to Bitcoin and I'll wrap it up and go just do something else outside of my house. Alright. Okay, man. Right. Pin it. Rallied, bearish divergence, broke it, could go lower, measure moves at 10,055, 60 minutes, measured, starting on measure move at like a square up, clearly today you can see right around that 9,900 area. I think there's minor ones like 9,700, okay, 9,700 and 9,950 or so, right around there. So yeah, man, not really a recovery you're looking for, right? If you are bullish and want this thing to continue on, could just keep selling, could hit a 618, but maybe a harmonic is forming X, A, B somewhere and looking for C, then D to the bottom. So thanks, late adopter. Appreciate it. Well, we don't do only harmonics, man. We do like, if the harmonic's not there, there's plenty of other things we can identify, like Bukowski patterns, all that. Daniel Lee, nice opinion, dude. Great. Go there. I don't know why you're in here. It's so weird. Gonna bash my Discord. Talk about someone's being better. Someone's is better than mine. Good. Great. I think there are a lot better viewers than you. Whoops. I mean, like, everyone has their opinions, dude. Okay. Someone's better at TA than me. Got it. Everyone can say it. All right. So it was good seeing y'all. Thank you so much. High Desert Garden and Cody Mack for the contributions today, and thanks for the likes. I'll see y'all later. So until next time, respect to the T. Hey.